Hello and welcome to Wonder Properties Kenya. This is the Real Estate Playbook podcast. Please give us a subscribe and a like down below. Today I'm standing on Riverside Lane where Executive Suites progress is ongoing. Now, about a month ago, we broke ground right here on this site. Today we want to give you an update, a virtual update of what has happened 1 month later. This is important, especially for our clients and investors who are not in the country and they've trusted us with their money and they're not able to make it here by themselves. So we want to be your eyes. Let's see what the progress is. We'll be speaking to the engineers. Let's go. Hello, engineer.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How are you?
I'm very fine.
So please, for our audience who are meeting you for the first time, maybe you can tell them who you are and what you do right here on Executive Suites.
Okay, my name is Alvin. Alvin Anchimbi. I'm the site engineer here at Executive Suites. Yes. So just generally, because we can see so much is going on, tell us what exactly is happening for somebody that's new to construction. So currently we are on the initial stages of construction. Yeah. We are doing the excavation part so that we can start the building. So right now we are doing the pile foundation. Yes. And you know, this is such an important step in any construction. Yes. Why is it important to go, especially looking at the number of floors we are going to have, about 19 floors, why is it important to get it right in the excavation phase? So excavation is the bedrock of the building. So for the building to be very stable and sustainable, the foundation needs to be very strong. So that's why it needs to be taken very keenly and it needs to be precise, and all the inspections need to be done. For the building to be stable and foundation to be strong, the building will stay very strong. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we've now moved from the entrance and we are now in deep within the construction. So engineer, maybe you can tell us, because clearly we are now a bit lower from the ground level. So how low are we? Currently we are about 10 meters down from the ground level. Yeah, so this is where our base or part of the building is. Yes. All right, and as you've been going lower, what have you been encountering? Because I can see some water, and how are you dealing with it? Yes, we've encountered the soft soil here. According to the Unified Soil Classification, this is labeled as lake clay with sand. So it's a very soft soil and has water problems. So we need to monitor it and provide proper drainage for it, for our excavation to be well. Yeah, and you know, somebody may ask, you know, is water that bad? Is it a bad thing when you come across it during excavation? No, not necessarily, because water, it's underground water. So the only thing is that you need to mitigate it and put in measures to control it. Yeah. Yes. And putting in mind that we are 10 meters, you know, down the ground level, what are some of the safety measures you've put in place for guys working right here? So we ensure that everyone is told where to pass. We put specified routes to pass. We provide PPEs, reflector jackets, and gumboots for the people working here. Also, we have day-to-day talk to help them monitor the situation and around. Okay. Okay, so we are using pile foundation for us. Pile foundation is used when the building is a high rising building. So for us, we are going 19 floors up, so we need a very stable foundation.
to hold the building stable. Yes.
So the problem we are solving is the stability problem.
Yes, the stability of the foundation.
All right. And so is this technology that is very, I'd say, popular amongst all construction sites?
Not necessarily. We employ it after geological surveys and reports. So for us, we had a geotechnical team that come to survey here. That's why they insisted that we use this one, this type of foundation.
All right. So after we've put the piles, what comes next?
Okay, after piling, we'll do the pile caps and then we do the raft foundation. That will make the base of our foundation for the building. Yes. Okay, so we are using skilled labor, so they know how to place the piles. We need to have one welder or a welder to do the welding, as you can see this one. Then the other laborers need to use binding wire to hold it together. Then after that, we have to do the stirrups also, which is welded to make it very strong, so that when it is put inside the pile hole, it becomes very stable when you are doing the concrete.
So from what I've understood, it's just so many steel that have been put together.
Yes.
Okay. And you know, I can see there are so many different sizes, because this one is bigger, the next one is smaller. Is there an explanation to that?
Yeah, that's structural. When you are designing structural, it depends on the loading of each side of the building. So there are areas where the loading is a lot, which you might find the pile is bigger, and some areas the loading is not so much. That's why the piles are smaller.
Okay. And will this cover all areas here, or just a section of the area?
This one is called section of the area, but then we need to add more of this so that they can cover the whole.
So the whole mass area right here on this land will be covered by this?
Yes, will be covered by this.
All right, and the engineer can see some heavy equipment and machinery behind me. Maybe you can tell us what their roles and what they do here on site.
First, we have the rig machine. The rig machine is used for drilling the piles, the pile holes. So we have it. Though it has different gauges. On my other side, you can see the gauges. So we have 1.2 meters. 1 meter and 800 millimeters. So those are the gauges for our piles.
So they are quite essential when we are doing the piling. We can't do the piling without.
Yeah, we can't do the piling without, because they're the ones that you are used to drill to make the diameter of the pile. Yes. And then we have the crane. This one is used to lift the pile reinforcement and input inside. Also, it's used to, when you are doing the casting, it holds the metal and pipes for casting. So that's the work of the crane.
So what kind of reinforcement do we do in the piles?
We use a lot of reinforcement.
Yeah.
We use Y25, D16, Y32. So those are heavy reinforcement bars, which are used for the foundation of a building for it to be very stable and very sustainable.
All right, engineer, this may be quite a popular one for a lot of people. They understand with the excavation. So what is it and what does it do?
Okay, this we call it the excavator. This one is used for hauling and dumping the soil, picking and dumping it on the dump trucks. Yes, but it can also be changed as a breaker. That one is used to break the rocks if we encountered any.
So please do tell our audience who you are and what is your role
here on Executive Suit site.
Okay, my name is Mulama Mike, the site surveyor of Executive, and I'm happy to have you people around. Yeah.
All right, and Mulama, I understand there was an initial survey done, prior to doing the excavation, and you must have found some conditions there. Now, while doing the excavations, what are some of the differences or similarities that you've noted concerning the ground conditions?
Okay, the previous survey was done. The coverage was mostly of loam soil, which composes of the decomposing factor. We all know the building can't settle on the decomposing factor. We need to have a stable ground. That's why we had to do an excavation. We've managed to reach the first level of block A, which is -10, having the best, not really the best, at least it's stable. Then we have to do the piling to the bedrock, which will now transform the energy, the load from the building to the bedrock using the piling. Yeah.
All right, aside from the ground conditions, you also have got the types of soil, and we just love to understand, are there types of soil that you have discovered as you continue the excavation, and what role it plays as well within the excavation process?
Okay, from the geotechnical report that we did, it shows that we have 3 types of the soil around, having the first as the loam soil. Then after the loam soil, we are going to the red soil, which you can see around. Then after that, we are going out to the slightly hard rock, not hard, but slightly hard. Now we expect when we be doing the piling, now that is the one we'll be getting to the hard rock now. So far, I think you've encountered 3 types of soil. Yeah, I know the hard rock affects excavation since you have to do it with the breaker. It takes a lot of time as compared to the red soil, which is much softer. You only need to shovel it out. Yeah. Okay, after we've done the survey now with the excavation, we realize that the topsoil composes of the biodegradable materials as compared to the excavated level, which is the expected ground level for the building. It is much firmer than the previous one, which supports now the building that we are going to have as the high rise. Yeah.
Mulama, considering that the executive suite has got 3 blocks, block A, B, and C, and our land sort of slants, have we achieved the maximum elevation levels?
Okay, in executive we are having 3 blocks, that is block A, B, C, with different elevation. We are having block A with 3 basements. It means we'll be having -10. Then we have block B with 4 basements and 5 basements, which means we'll be going another deeper as compared to block A. Block A is -10, block B is -13. Then we move a little bit, but still on block B, we're having a -16, which will be covering 5 basements. Then we go to block C, we're having 6 basements. It means we are going now deeper as compared to the previous basements. So in block C, we'll be having -19. So far, we've achieved the maximum elevation of block A, and we're hoping in the next few days, maybe we'll be covering block B. Yeah.
All right, Mulama, considering that we are also surrounded by walls, excavation walls on site, so how do we ensure that the walling structure still remains firm, and also we don't affect our neighbors who also have a wall?
Okay, that's a good question, given that we need to prioritize on safety.
Yeah.
For us to have the most safest wall as excavation is concerned, we are doing a gently sloping wall. And in case we have to do a flat or a steep wall, we'll do leathering. That is, we put some tumors on the wall, then we support it with concrete, as you can see here.
All right, and Mulama, we were here about a month ago where we did the groundbreaking. So, 1 month later, you've done quite notable progress. So how far are we with the excavation, and are we on track? Are we, sticking to the timelines?
It is just recent when you people where you are in with the groundbreaking, and you can note the difference so far.
Yes.
I can confirm that generally we've done like 45% of the entire excavation, but we have done 100% excavation for block A. That is a well done job. We are hoping in the next, let's say, less than 2 months, we'll have done 100% excavation. We'll just be waiting for the next steps of excavation. Yeah.
All right, so engineer, it's been a month since we did the groundbreaking, and now you can see the excavation has made notable progress. Can you give us a projection on where we expect to be in the next few months?
Okay, we are projecting in the next 2 months we'll have finished with the excavation, and so we start the basements of the building. Yes. You're welcome.